Hello and welcome to A Day with Adibahaya. On today's series of campus tour, we're going to be going around to ask students what is that one thing about Nigerian system of education they wish to prefer solutions to. Take a walk with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your name?
My name is Salahuddin Abdulhab.
What level are you?
400 level.
So, since you are in 400 level, means that you've been in this school for the past 4 years.
Yes.
And you are acquainted with the curriculum, the teaching and learning processes.
Yes.
So, what is that one thing you will make amendments or changes to if you have the chance to work among Ministry of Education today?
Okay. One thing is that the imposition of some foreign courses on students, like French. Okay. And then, even though they want to introduce course like French to students to offer, they shouldn't make it compulsory. It should be kind of elective, where if students pass or fail, they will not be
free to go to another level.
Yes, but this one they make it compulsory. Most of the students are not familiar with French in their primary or secondary education.
Level.
Now getting to university now, they now make it compulsory on them, and they have to be working tirelessly so
just to pass
the course. And even at the end of the day, they just pass it. They don't know anything about French, and that's one thing. And secondly, I would say that teachings, especially in my department like biology now, should be made practical. Biology, chemistry, these are science courses that they're supposed to offer. They're supposed to kind of carry out
practical
experiences, yes, but kind of only think about theoretical aspect of teachings, but they should make it practical. So that's what I want to say.
My name is Lawani Masu.
And you are what level?
I'm in 400 level.
That's nice.
And the one which I wish as a student of this school for 4 years was that I wasn't given the freedom to express myself.
Okay.
Like, whenever we are given a course to study, we are supposed to give us the freedom, to express ourselves outside the curriculum. Not that just say what is within the curriculum. Like for instance, if we are given a topic on sociology, we're supposed to ask us to relate how we see it, not how you see it.
Okay.
Like we are being trained, we are being cloned to just do what they ask us to do, not what we want. They have forgotten that they are training us outside to be. We are going outside, we are going to do what? We are going to see something. Not that, because when you start asking us to write what you want, you are just trying to tell us that you are just trying to just give us something without question, just us question it. We don't have to just conform with the system. We have to question why are things like this. Then when you give us the freedom, we'll be able to know. We'll be able to even know the limitation, which one is healthy, which one is not. For instance, now we did a course in year 1, and the course was on educational planning. But when we were to write, we were just writing what is within the content, but we're not giving the expression. And then the lecturers, they are not anything matters. Whenever something is like this, they will say, write what I gave you. We are supposed to ask us to write what we know, just like how we understand it. Then you will not start making comparison. You start telling us that it is not telling us that you want what you give us. That does not matter.
I'm by name Kanayo Victor. All right. First and foremost, I will say the system of education in Nigeria is biased.
Why do you say that?
Because we prefer to put people that are not competent, people who are not qualified. For example, how can somebody that studied a different course will be given as a minister of education? Not to talk more of that, when we enter into the school curriculum itself, the introduction of irrelevant courses, yes, such as during my days in NC, I did some irrelevant courses that are not up to this moment, are not relevant to me. In fact, I tell a couple of people that the Nigerian system of education don't teach you what will make you the person you want to be in the future. Rather, they want to prepare you to work for them. It's a reputational process. It's something you keep doing over time and over and over.
So they'll present you with curriculum that will benefit them, not the one that will benefit your future.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So if I happens by any chance become one of the elites, first and foremost, I will sack everybody and change the whole system afresh.
That would be nice. We're looking forward to seeing you in greater heights. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
My name is Emmanuel. For the experience I've gotten from my 100 level down to 400 level, all I believe is that education should be more of practical rather than all this theory of a thing. Because you see, there are lots of people after their 4 years or how many years spent in school, you see, they could not put into practice what they have learned. Some people, they can read, they can write, but in terms of
practicalizing what I have learned,
yes, they will not be able to. I think the Minister of Education should try to do something, make this education more practical. Like we have people who are in the education level, we have science students, we have other arts students, which we should like allow them to make use of their psychomotor domain according to what we have learned in education. I think with that, things will be better. It should not just be theory alone.
Okay, so you think that if education is more of practical based, it's going to make learning more interesting?
Yeah, that is just the truth, because we have individual differences.
Yeah.
There are some people who are good in manipulating things, and there are some people who are good in sometimes you see that most of the students, they climb to pass.
Yeah, that's true.
Why some people, when it comes to the field, to practicalize what they have learned, you see those who are having A's, they will be lacking behind, and those who are having B or C, D's, you see them making this practical more effective.
That is the aspect of entrepreneurship.
Okay.
That's a course taken in 300 level. I think it should be implemented well, because most of the what is it called, something is just theoretical.
Okay.
Just give a semester work to go and work upon, but they have not really implemented it has not really achieved what it's supposed to achieve, seriously. Because at least students are supposed to be exposed to practical works, and they are supposed to be master of at least a particular trade learned in that entrepreneurship course.
Okay.
I think that is the first thing we are going to that needs an urgent attention. Yes.
Okay. So in a nutshell, you believe in practical learning more to the theoretical form of learning.
Yes, exactly.
I'm Shaidu Hassan Mohammed.
Do you think results should be used as a measure of intelligence? For instance, somebody who graduates with first class, a first class student, do you think that every person who graduates with first class actually merit that first class result?
To me, I will not use whatever the score you graduated with as a measure of intelligence. No, some students are good at cramming.
Okay.
So the outcome of your result is never really a test or a measure of intelligence. Rather, they should go inward and look at what you have upstairs, what you have to give out. I think that is the best measure for intelligence, and not what is in the paper.
AJ. Oh, that's nice. What is that one thing you want to correct if you have the chance to do it?
Okay, if I'm given a chance to become the Minister of Education, what I really want is like I would like the graduates, like the recent graduates, to be employed in that same school they graduated from, because we have a lot of graduates in the school that we are now. We know that we are better than ourselves. We see people that they are better, they are good in classes, they are writing A's, and at the end of the day, years after graduation, you see them loitering on the street because there is no job. You feel frustrated. You'll be like, then what is the benefit of you killing yourself, going to class, doing all assignments, and
competing for first class?
There's no result to be. The result is not of use to anybody. Just the paper will be under your pillow, and you are working, you are sweating just for you to earn a living. You can imagine a first class graduate going back to go and be learning and work from someone that just left secondary school. Then what is the essence of coming to school? So if I become Minister of Education in my state or anywhere, what I will want to do is to employ those ones that graduated from school, and I know that these people are good, they can impart knowledge for others, than leaving them to go. And there are lecturers that they are already above 60, 65 years. They will allocate course to them. They are not in classes. They are not even attending classes. But students suffer it. At the end of the day, you end up writing an exam that you have not even been taught. At the end of the day, they will pack the syllabus, the old course outline. They will give it to the course rep, give it to others. They will just go and let them do it as assignment. Meanwhile, you have not been taught by professor before. You can imagine I've been in school for 4 good years of my life. No professor has even taught me. You understand? And we have them, but instead they stayed in their office, in their AC, receiving AC, and the knowledge is there, but they can't pass it on. So if I'm opportune to be a Minister of Education tomorrow, I'm going to change that. Once I know that these students, they are graduating with first class, second class, upper, and they are good, I will want to eradicate those old lecturers and put them in. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your...
The introduction of irrelevant courses.
Wow.
Irrelevant courses. Courses like introduction of French, the introduction of shorthand. In the computer era like this, you are still doing typewriter, we are still doing all sort of courses that are not relevant. So to me, if by chance I happen to become minister, I will scrap all those courses away. Okay,
so the other question I have for you is that, is result a measure of intelligence, considering the fact that a lot of people engaged in examination malpractice, and some have to cram and pour, the cram la pour system of writing exam in Nigerian universities. Considering this, even if students graduate with a first class, do you think that their intelligence should be measured according to that certificate?
Yes, if I'm going to answer this question, it's just going to be in form of explanation.
Okay.
Because if you said results should measure intelligence, to me, if exam is done in a proper way, and a student is meant to face and pass some exams, you understand, with his own brain, at least it should be used. It should be used. A first class student who genuinely worked for it, He's an intelligent someone.
So how will you know if a student actually merits that first class that he or she graduates with?
That is I think, I'm sure he has been evaluated.
Okay.
First year, second year, third year to fourth year.
So you feel any student that graduates with first class merit it?
Sure.
Oh. Okay. Thank you for joining us. It's
much.
wonderful having you around.
Right.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Bye.
According to Nigeria, we so much value results rather than what someone can do.
Okay.
Because in other countries, they really believe in practical rather than the results you are carrying.
Okay.
But these results, it's just that because we are Nigerians, we have laid emphasis on results. That is why this thing is not giving regards. We believe that when this is first class, this person is good. And we have forgotten that to be brilliant is different, to be intelligent is different. Okay, let me tell you that brilliance. Brilliance is the ability to be able to capture something. You understand? Within minutes. But intelligence, when you talk intelligence, that means you can be able to relate ideas. You know when
so
this
real life experience.
To real life, hey, you can be able to relate this. You even know, even there are some things that will happen, you can relate it to other things. But if you say you want, because if it is something like that, that's you're just trying to promote brilliance, not intelligence. And what we need in this world is not just brilliance, we need intelligence. So that is that. So people that you are thinking that they are just having first class, most of them
don't merit it.
They don't know what they are doing. Some of them, we ask them and they tell them they don't know.
Why? Because they were busy doing cram lapor in school.
And then one thing about this cram is that it actually blocks brain. It blocks ideas. Once you ask somebody to say something, like if like a child in kindergarten, once you are giving parrot reading, teaching him to cram. Before you be able to remove that thing from him, to take time, because you will not know any other thing, because you have already programmed him right from onset. Okay. So that is what I see.
Thank you for joining us. Do have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
No.
Why?
No. You know, some people now, they can just cram very well. Just to go and write exam. Okay. And once they pour it, the next day it got
disappears.
Yeah.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, when the result come out for such course, they are going to have A. So, but there are some students that they are very intelligent. They can apply what they have learned into real life experience. Okay. And such students may not even kind of perform well in exam.
Why? Why don't they perform well in exam?
No, some of them might just kind of use their own experience, their own knowledge to answer some questions. Okay. While the lecturer may feel like, no, this is not what I give you, and
you have to give me what I give you.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Do enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Bye. That'll be all today on Campus Tour. Some of the students are of the opinion that learning should be more of practical than theory, while some opine that irrelevant courses should be omitted from Nigerian curriculum content. See you again next week. Bye.